10:59 probably now?
It is.
Good. Then we can start on going page by page and see what the notes are, and what each of us might.
Okay. Just for the record, who's present? Cal Parisi present.
Carl, Peter Shea, and you go by Peggy, right?
I do.
I didn't know whether to put down Margaret or and Peggy's here, okay. Good.
All right, so everybody has a copy of the proposed bylaws.
Right.
And Mr. Chairman, you suggested we're gonna go page by page. And Peggy's in agreement with that. I'm in agreement also. So let's get to it. So page number 1.
Peggy, what do you have?
Okay. I think the main thing I'm looking at is trying to make it all more concise.
Yeah.
It just compared to like some other COA boards, I don't know if we have too much wording here. Can we make it more concise?
Okay,
That's what I'm
let me make a statement before whatever you see in front of you is a combination of what the state is proposing and then all of the council's bylaws that Shannon provided us.
We have copies of.
So, plus ours, our own, which our own was just one page. So it's a combination of all that, and what I did, I make sure that I inserted all of the line items that so far I've seen from the committee that we are performing. There's different procedures already in place, but they're not in writing, put it that way. So that's where all this information comes from. All right. And I wanted to make sure that I was using what's already in place. Like I said, the one from the state, there was like 40 pages. So I consolidated it down. So yeah, but they're in very much more details. So this is kind of already a skeleton, if you will, of all of the ones that are out there.
Gordon, do you think you might have some suggestions?
Well, one thing I just on down here.
Yeah.
Is it the last sentence in Article 1, first page?
Yeah.
Or page 2 it is actually.
Yeah.
Article 1, the last sentence. Is it, I'm just want to verify this, is it 60 years or older? Is that?
That is correct.
That is,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, wasn't positive on that.
Yeah, no, that's, it is 60 years old and older. So we're okay with Article 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so we check mark that. Article 2, the offices, the location of the offices, that's very straightforward. Article 3, the mission statement, I just cut and paste that one. So I don't know if you guys want to make any changes,
I
but
have one question on that, it's just a minor one, it's really,
Yep.
The first sentence
Yep.
of Article 3, Grafton Senior Center will serve eldest
Yeah.
senior persons.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if that should be older senior
Like I
persons.
said, I cut and paste exactly
Yeah.
what's in it, so, but if you want to change it, let's do it now.
Yeah, I agree with that, eldest.
Okay, so,
In other words, that's too high, that's like they gotta be my age.
Oh my God. Yeah.
so you want to change it to the Grafton Senior Center serves eldest persons?
No.
Take out eldest and put in older.
Let's go
Older.
how about 60 years? I mean, that's our,
Well, it's already established.
okay, but,
So, serves,
Yeah, this is more of a broad statement, I
Older.
prefer to leave it as.
yeah, because it's a mission statement, and I
Right.
usually don't want to touch those. Because then they open up a can of worms.
we're changing it to what?
I'm suggesting older instead of eldest.
Okay, then you strike that. You put older, okay? Other than that, you okay with Mr.
I'm
Green?
good with all
Mr.
of that.
Franklin?
Okay, I'd just like a clarification. This is a mission statement,
That's taking place since day one.
and we're talking about COA,
Yes,
and this is in the Grafton Senior Center.
of which we are a part of it, of
We
which
are
we
a part of
oversee.
it.
Right, right. The mission statement is more specific to the senior center than us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so,
Is that okay?
oh yeah, that's the way it should be, yes. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, that's one thing and it's okay. If you wanna go out, strike elders and change it to older, propose that. All right, let's move on to Article 4. State corporation, again, that's cut and pasted from the state's
I'm good there, so.
bylaws. You okay with that?
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of this is just cut and paste.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. I didn't want to deviate because you open up a can of worms when you do that. Article 5, board members' appointment and terms.
Right.
This is pretty much a copy of it, other than the change that we're allowed to have 9 members, but on the town bylaws it says no more than 11. So it
I just had a
reflects,
question here,
yes.
and this is on registered voters.
Oh, absolutely. I added that to make sure.
Okay.
In fact, the select board just added that to their bylaws as well.
Okay. So I would suggest it should be, you put make it past tense registered, the way you would find it in the voting stuff.
So you want to make it register as an ED. RED?
Yes,
Well, that means registered past, so you want it to be registered now.
Right.
registered.
This is what,
Well,
this
whoever
is,
comes
They
in,
should be a registered voter.
right, and this is what implies, that at the moment they apply, they are registered, not registered.
oh, they don't have to be registered as a.
Correct, because you can be registered or you can drop off. So you have to be, this implies you have to be registered at the time that you apply for, that you apply for the appointment.
I don't have a hang up on one or the other.
And so then if you are no longer a registered voter,
Then you cannot apply for it, then you should not be a member.
okay, agree.
Okay, so we leave Article 5 as is?
Just bear with me one
But
second.
Yeah.
I'm still hung up on
Oh,
that,
no, absolutely.
on that word.
Yeah.
So I feel, my opinion, is that the person should be a registered
A
voter
registered voter,
anytime they are on
the
the
board.
board.
Yeah.
If they are no longer registered, they shouldn't be on the board.
Right.
So this wording is,
This implies exactly that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, all right,
Got my attention.
yeah. This implies.
Oh, my heart.
It's from a friend in Canada.
Oh. Tu parles français? Oh, un petit peu. Great. I went to school in Switzerland, so in my younger.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did my high school, I did a few years of engineering school. So I speak French, I lived in a French canton, so that's why I speak. Anyway,
Okay, so the wording we're gonna stay with is register or registered.
Well, I'm voting we change it to registered.
ED.
I like that.
All right, let's change it. That's fine. Other than that, we're okay?
I just have a question here.
Yep.
What's the last sentence? Appointments excluding grade fees shall be made in any calendar year.
Correct. That means that,
Uh,
we have to, you can't have all members be reappointed in the same year.
Okay.
So there has to be we have to be staggered, and that's the way
So, I agree with you.
it's, the program is set up, so many are up for appointment this year, but so many go next year and the year after, and so on.
So here's the reason why I stopped there.
Yep.
The town and just about everything else is on a fiscal calendar
Yes,
as opposed to a calendar. Calendar.
right,
If there's such a word.
yeah, which is October to September,
Oh, I thought it was,
Well, it depends, yeah. It depends. Some have the fiscal, the regular fiscal, which is December 31st to January 1st. Yeah,
Okay.
but for the appointments, all appointments are always in June across the board. They go all before the Board of Selectmen.
I'm okay.
This is for appointments only. If it's a new member, somebody dropped out, then it can be at any given time of the year. And what we are suggesting is you'll see later, is that as soon as somebody either drops out or doesn't want to be nominated, within a month or within the next meeting, we basically fill that position.
Right. That's all I have.
So you said you had an issue with the last paragraph. No person so nominated for membership is to serve until appointment of the Board of Selectmen. Actually, I gotta change that to Select Board. And sworn in by the town clerk. So those are the two. So
I'm good.
you go for appointment, you're appointed with the Select Board, and then sworn in by the town clerk. Now you can vote on issues within the committee. Okay,
I'm doing 6AB.
6AB. Any issues with that?
I think it is not clear on
Yep.
B,
Yep.
possible duties. Guest speakers, comma, other.
Yep.
Have we ever had a guest speaker? I mean, I don't know. Or is this just a broad?
It's this one, I took this from the state, actually, bylaws. This particular, and this applies to the chair or the vice chair. And again, this is in connection with, in collaboration with the director. Anytime.
Oh, yeah,
we need somebody
everything
else.
has to be.
Correct. So that's what it basically means. You wanna change it?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, if you wanna change it, now's the thing.
I'm just wondering, so the vice chair,
This is basically
Okay.
assumes the
You know
position, this is an assumption, if the chair's not present, or if the chair cannot meet the meeting, he basically relinquishes his duties to the vice chair, and this is some of the things that the vice chair is entitled to. Again, all of these issues are always in collaboration with the director of the center.
right,
So we're okay with the 6A and 6B?
Yes, sir. Oh, I am.
Okay. Let's go on to 7. COA Board Authority and duties. Hopefully everything's okay.
yeah, I think, and continue. Oh,
Yes,
and this is just grammar. Third sentence?
Yep.
Under Article 7?
Yep.
COA Board Committee is built. That's the it.
you said 7-3?
Third sentence?
Oh, third sentence.
Yeah, word,
It just a grammar thing. It doesn't belong there.
So
COA Board.
you want just is built, I guess?
Correct. COA Board Committee is built.
Again, I got it kind of pasted that, but that's okay. That's good. Other than that, we're okay with 7?
Is number 1 under Article 7?
Yep.
Redundant to the first sentence?
Yeah, I want to make sure that the state actually had this redundant on just about every paragraph. So I wanna, you wanna strike it, we can strike it.
I'm not in such a big hurry on that. I think everything should be collaborated with the senior director.
Yeah, so I wanna make
The
sure.
organization.
Well,
The
yeah.
organization?
Yes, it is. But if you read the first sentence,
Correct.
read the first sentence up top. COA board serves in advisory capacity and does not direct the senior center director.
Right. And then in addition to that, the chair should collaborate everything with the senior director. In other words, it's not going to be anything individual.
Exactly. There's no unilateral decisions, basically what it says.
I'm okay with it.
It's a team effort,
Change it, that's it.
but it's, I don't have a problem with it. I like it the way it is. Again, it's on the state, you wanna look at the 40 pages.
Oh, no.
It's in there.
But I just feel it's redundant.
Yeah, sometimes I'd rather have it redundant, so, you know,
This is an area that I would feel should be redundant.
yeah.
Okay.
So, we're gonna leave it as is.
Okay.
Let's go to 8.
Wait now.
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
still stuck on that.
Absolutely.
Number 2.
Yep.
It says identify the total needs of the community. I would suggest help. Help identify or assist to identify. And I don't know about total needs. That's pretty,
Yeah. Again, it's a cut and paste, but let's see, what do you want it to be? Assist
assist
on
or
the
help.
needs of the community?
Assist or help to identify the needs of the community. Does that sound okay to you, Peter?
I'm okay with it, yeah, I'm okay with it either way, so.
I don't like total. We don't take care of the total needs. And we help or assist to identify the
See,
needs.
I read it differently, so that's why I didn't do it.
Okay.
Same here.
So,
Because,
so anyway, we present this to the whole board.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
because see, if you look at, Article 7.5, it says again, identify, suggest any other programs. So it kinda further explains it.
Definition to enhance, yes.
And assist the elderly curriculum. So it pretty much, everything that you talked about, it's in here, but it's just in a different line item.
Number 4, designate, promote, and implement. Does the board implement?
Again, with full collaboration for the senior director.
Absolutely.
So yes, we do.
That's how we got up to the birthday party, being sort of the example.
Yeah.
Okay?
So we're good with 7.
Yep.
All right. Article 8, election dismissal. This is pretty straightforward, but,
Article 9.
so we're okay with 8?
Yep.
Nothing.
Article 9. Pretty straightforward.
Yep.
We're okay. Let's go to Article 10. That's also pretty straightforward.
Okay, and the, let's see. Second sentence, I guess, at the end of it.
So we're doing chair, vice chair, we're in.
Under chair.
Yep.
A COA board may be called at any time by the chair or at the request of the majority of the COA board. And so, in some of the things that I read,
Yeah.
there's a certain number, but we're sticking with majority.
It's always majority rule.
Okay.
So if, let's say there's 9 members and 5 members would like to have an emergency meeting.
Yeah.
And it's a valid issue, they kind of overrule the chair, so to speak, because they have a majority. So the chair will have to convene an emergency meeting to comply with that request. That's basically what it says.
Okay. Let's choose.
But always by majority and by
So I'm down COA secretary
Yes,
/ clerk.
yes.
Clerk.
Yeah, I expanded on that, actually the state had 2 pages for the secretary clerk. I kind of consolidated.
This is a grammar issue. Then,
Oh, go ahead, tell me.
So I would count it starting from the title, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth line that starts with discussion, votes, and key points.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a period there. I really think that should be a semicolon and insured ought to be a small e. Because it's all, we're still talking about the same thing that the COA secretary is going to do.
Okay, what are you? My apologies.
It's a long sentence, however, I get your point.
Is this the one that says ensure accuracy of minutes?
Right, that's the one we're on.
Okay, follow the bylaws and open meeting laws and should ensure, okay, what do you want the semicolon?
So I'm just, so to go back to insurance,
Yeah,
go back one word, points,
yeah,
take out the period, make it a semicolon, and make it a small e in insurance. That's my recommendation.
I'm in agreement with that. You know, that's spell check, so I should have picked it up. But, okay, are you okay with that, Peggy?
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, so I'm good with that. So we're moving on to 11, Article 11, board meetings. So it looks like we're gonna have them here for the short future until there's more space, a bigger table. In fact, Shannon already has all the schedule with Bob, see on the door? She had him schedule all the meetings already.
Good.
So we're okay with 11?
I'm good all the way down to 14.
Peggy?
Yep.
Let's go to 12. This is very important, and again, scan and paste. But it also expands into an executive session. If there is something that it's an emergency matter, and you don't want the public to know about it, it can be discussed in an executive session, so the private session. That's what it addresses. So we're okay with 12?
I'm fine.
Yep.
Let's go to 13, meeting forum, straightforward. So the 9 members, in order to have a quorum, you have to have a minimum of 5, and anything voted on that will be by majority. So if you have 5 members that show up, and it's a 3-2 decision, you know, the three have it. Okay, so we're okay with 13, Peggy?
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot who you were.
Believe me. You believe me, with lots of reasons for that.
We have given name tags.
14, Article 14.
Yeah.
Board advisory responsibility, we're okay with that? Oh, go ahead.
I have no problem with 14.
Yeah.
But since it's also, the next item is 14A, I think this should be 14, 14A.
It's basically because I went to the next page, that's why I needed that 14A. So I don't have to write down continue. So it's a continuation of 14.
Oh, okay, so just scratch.
See, it says,
So then it should say
board advisory
14A.
responsibility continue. Yeah, it is 14A. You can see that's the next page. Oh, you want
I'm
Article
saying,
14?
I'm saying that's the title of Article 14.
Yeah, you want
Like
to
you do in other places for these continuations, I would put a comma in 14A. That's all I'm suggesting.
I'm okay with that. All right, other than that, we're in agreement with both 14 and 14A.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go to 15. Respecting new members of process. So this is one of the issues that has been discussed in the previous 3 or 4 meetings.
I have,
Yes,
I strongly feel 2 board meetings.
2.
Yep.
My problem is that we're trying to attract people as soon as possible when somebody leaves. And I follow your point, you know, if they're willing to come to 2 meetings, you see their willingness.
Yeah.
Right. But they might shy away because they don't know what they're getting into. And that one meeting, anyway, that they come in, they basically come in under the basis that it's on a temporary, in other words, they cannot vote, they're just an unvoting associate member.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also, they're gonna be screened, you know, by the chair, by the director, so I
And let's
think,
hope that's the case.
well, it would be in writing now, so it will have to be. So they're gonna be, there's some kind of evaluation, basically, you know, to make sure that they understand the board mission, they understand what we're all about and what we're doing.
Do you think that attending one board meeting
And the
gives them
interview,
enough of a feel?
I think will be important, because the interview, not only you screen them, but you basically let them know, look, this is not really what we're looking for. You know, you basically asking them, what do you expect out of this committee? What are your expectations? And I think, this is not a job interview either, you know, it's volunteering. You gotta understand that too. And we try to attract people, so. But I'm okay with one, and this is what we have agreed also, but again,
Do you think, Peter, one is sufficient?
once the interview, once the
If
evaluation.
the interview wasn't here, I would agree with you. But you see, up till now, we haven't had those interviews.
Right,
And I think in the future we should have them. So I'm okay with one in the interview. If, when we do this with a full group, I'll stick to that. If we're going to have one.
yeah. Plus,
One
remember,
meeting, make sure that the interview stays there, because to me that's the key one. Up till now, we haven't had that.
right.
If
And
somebody
also-
shows up helter skelter,
It can be amended at any time. If we don't like that, you know, there's a clause in the end that we can amend it. So we're okay with,
I'm all right the way it is. Like I said, though, when we
115.
do this as a full meeting, we're not changing this.
Okay.
That's it.
so see, 15, we're okay. Let's move on to 16. Again, this is, I took this right from the state. They suggest that we should have it on our bylaws. And it's spelled out, so, you know, like when I joined the meeting, when I joined the committee, I had no idea what fogey was. In fact, I was calling it fogey. They said, no, it's fogey. And then they explained to me what it is. And then when I started digging into putting these bylaws together, this is something that the state put in place years ago. And a lot of committees around the state have fogey. So it isn't something specific to us. I thought it was specific to Grafton.
And part of the reason for that is that our boards cannot collect money.
Exactly.
They're really the money, and
Exactly.
and they should be getting here.
Exactly. So this will allow the chair to appoint someone as a no-vote liaison to attend.
To go to the meeting.
Exactly.
Like I was in our.
Yeah. I went to a couple. I know Shannon goes to. And it's interesting. They have some cash too. They have a good reserve. So it's like that. So
I know.
so they have a good backing, but lately he mentioned that they're not bringing in as much. But it's good that it's on the bylaws so everybody in the committee knows up front.
Right.
So we're okay with 16?
Yep.
Okay. Move on to 17.
I have one small.
Yep.
item on the very first line.
Yep.
Which is COA board promotes and assists. I think that should be assists, plural. Because the board is more than one person.
Well, COA board means the entire board. It doesn't mean one person. It means all the members of the board. So what do you want to change it to?
I'm just suggesting put an S in there, but we'll assist.
Assist?
We don't need to.
Assist apostrophe S or assist S?
Yes.
Straight S.
Okay. Okay. Done? We're in agreement with that?
I'm good with the rest.
Move on to 18.
So again,
Yes.
all of the rest of that Article 17
Yep.
is really the description.
It's a limited description. There's a lot more that we do.
No,
But this is the very minimum.
of what the director does.
In collaboration with the board. But she manages the programs.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's her job.
Exactly.
So this is what her job.
Well, we're not telling her what her job is.
No.
We're saying to
But this is
ourselves,
saying.
we're limited. We can't tell her what to do. We can't tell him or her. In this case, it's her. And again, this is only a consolidation of the many programs that we do, but it's the more important. And again, I cut and pasted that from ours and from the state. Same thing. So we're moving on to 18.
And this is the one that
Pretty
I mentioned
straightforward.
before, I
Yeah.
think needs some expansion.
Yep.
It doesn't talk about, I think it should talk about in here, a few of the, subjects that we have to do for the town,
Yep.
like, conflict of interest that we have to do, and we do the fair information practices, we
Yep.
do query. There are things that we have to fill out as members, all the members. each
Correct.
member.
And that's covered by the, well,
I may have missed
if you
it.
don't meet those requirements, the clerk's office will not sign you off. So not only do you have to be admitted by the select board or voted in by the select board, but you also have to meet the scrutiny of the town clerk. And those forms fall under the town clerk. One is the one you sign, and then one is the one that you actually have to go online with the state and sign off on it. So that covers all of those line items you just mentioned.
And I'm good.
That's why I don't want to be more specific, or more detailed, because it's all covered, but I leave it up to you guys.
I'm good.
Article 19. Article 20.
I'm okay with everything on this page, so I didn't make any notes here.
Maggie, Article 20?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Article 21?
I'm good. And I know about this cooperation thing
Get rid of that.
Get rid of that. You want to get rid of it? We'll get rid of it. I mean, we're going to have to,
now. That's the way to do it.
yeah.
I was just having a little fun with you,
No, that's fine.
since we're being recorded.
Yeah.
Good job overall, I think. I think you did a great job.
So I'll
I'll
restructure it based on what we discussed, and then I'll send the information to Annette for the next meeting, and then we'll take it from there. So if you want to close the meeting at this point.
Well, let's see what else we have on the other. Okay, so we had the meeting.
Yep.
So one copy, that's the kind of introduction, we did that discussion. We voted and had a roll call. I would like to adjourn the meeting. Do you need a second for that?
I'll second
She
it.
seconded it.
Beautiful.
All in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. That's it. We're good.